In the academy of Eliyahu Navi, it was taught, whoever studies halachot on a daily basis can rest assured that he will be a resident of the world to come, which is the end of the morning prayers we recite. The world to come is described as where the righteous sit with crowns on their heads and bask in the radiance of the Shekhinah, the holy presence. Eliyahu Navi teaches us that the way to attain this eternal bliss is through the study of halacha, the practical Torah law. The full richness of Jewish life is a combination of law and custom, halacha and minhag. Halacha comprises the precise application of 613 mitzvot we received at Mount Sinai with accompanying rabbinical ordinances as clarified by the great teachers of Torah. These teachers form an unbroken line of tradition from our great teacher Moshe and his Sanhedrin of 70 elders until the present day. Minhagim are the various customs and additional practices that different Jewish communities have developed over the ages to add color and individual expression to our service of God and fulfillment of His mitzvot. Our sages attach great importance to minhagim. In many instances where a particular custom would appear to be contrary to the halacha, the rabbis have gone to great lengths to justify the custom or modify it slightly so that it can be maintained without breaching the law. For the law of God must always prevail over the custom of man. The substance of the law is recorded in the Bible. It has been clarified and codified in the major works of our people, such as the Mishnah in 2nd century of the Common Era, the Talmud 5th century of the Common Era, the most notably in Maimonides' monumental code, the Mishneh Torah in 13th century of the Common Era, and the Shulchan Aruch 16th century of the Common Era. Minhagim have for the most part been passed down by word of mouth, although many do appear in later works of halacha. We have no greater demonstration of the power of tradition than our own history as Bene Israel. For the major part of our long history, we maintain our connection to our heritage as Jews without any written texts. We did not even have the Bible. It is to the credit of the elders of our people throughout the ages that we remain so steadfastly committed to those laws and customs that form the framework of for our practice of the Jewish religion. The elders kept alive in us the awareness that we were part of the larger Jewish people whose country is in the land of Israel. Despite being cut off from the rest of our nation, they taught us to yearn for the coming of the Mashiach and the day when we will be reunited with the majority of our people. Our elders had deep insight and they were outstanding leaders. At that pivotal period in our history, when contact was re-established with the rest of our nation, the knowledge that we are part of the larger Jewish people was so deeply ingrained into our consciousness that the reaction was only natural. Our elders of that period wisely guided us to accept with gratitude and joy the opportunity to rediscover our forgotten heritage. They taught us to understand and accept that the prayer books and the Torah scroll, the establishment of the synagogues and the Jewish schools were not outside influences imposed on us. Rather, These and the many other mitzvot and the concepts that we discovered were our religion. It took only few decades before we had regained the full splendor of our Torah. The Bene Israel community, as fully practicing Jews, is a community just like other communities of Jews around the world. We are grateful to our elders who brought us so far. Furthermore, within the framework of synagogue service and the Shabbat and festival practices in our homes, we have developed our own unique customs. As more and more of our members leave India and take up residence in other countries, there has been felt a growing need to preserve our unique flavor and heritage. This present work, Halacha and Minhag, Yalkut Yosef, was created to answer that need. It combines definitive Torah law with the special customs and practices of the Bene Israel. The Halacha was adapted from the monumental work of Yalkut Yosef by Rabbi Yitzchak Yosef Shalita, the present Chief Rabbi of Israel, State of Israel, son of Maran Harav Ovadia Yosef Zatzal. Both father and son are major Torah authorities and living representatives of the unbroken chain of tradition that stretches back through the ages of Moses, our teacher. I have inserted the customs of our community as I have received them from my ancestors and the elders of our community in Mumbai. It is my fervent hope and prayer that this work will serve to strengthen practice of Torah life amongst the members of our community in Israel and the diaspora. May we very soon merit to witness the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu, when the land will be filled with the knowledge of God speedily and in our days. Amen.